This has been one of the craziest free agencies we've ever seen in the NFL. There's so many players that changed teams, players that got traded unexpectedly, and a lot of people want the updated rosters for this so they could use them in Madden and not have to wait all the way until Madden 25. And with so many players being shuffled around, the rosters that are available right now in Madden just seem very outdated compared to years past. So in this video, I will show you exactly how you can update your rosters to have all of the updated free agency moves, all of the updated trades, and you'll be able to use these in multiple modes in the game instead of having to wait till next year. Now, I've been getting a lot of questions about how to do this. I usually make a video every year that shows you how to update the rosters, but there's always a lot of new people on the game, or sometimes people that haven't played for a few years, and they forget that there's actually ways that you can update these rosters because community members have already updated them for you and moved the people in the correct places. So I'm going to show you how to do all of that in this video. If you're new to the channel, however, and you always want to be up to date with the latest Madden news, including the Madden 25 news that we're going to start getting very soon. There should be some leaks coming soon, but also just news from EA is going to start coming out pretty soon as well. Make sure to subscribe and turn the bell icon on. That way you never miss any of these important videos when they go live. Now, there's a few important things you need to do before you try to update these rosters. Otherwise, you will likely run into problems. There's people in my comment section every single day that say they have trouble downloading some of the rosters or other custom files. And a lot of times it can be because you're just not going about it the right way. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to the home screen of your system. If it's PlayStation, if it's Xbox, and basically if you're like me and you play Madden all the time, you know, you probably have Madden open in the background. So if I click Madden 24, it's going to quick resume where I last left off. Now, you don't want to do that because this is where you can run into issues. So what you want to do is you want to first be on your home screen and you want to make sure that you completely close out of the app. So you hit your settings icon on the Madden 24 app and you want to go down to quit. You want to make sure that you quit the app completely and then you want to reload it fresh. Now, if for whatever reason you can't figure out how to do this, really, I mean, all you have to do is hit the settings button, whatever that settings button is on your controller. It'll pull up the settings and you go to quit. If you can't figure it out, you can just also hard reset your system and it'll do the same thing. And then you want to load up the game fresh. You want to go through the loading screen just like this, because I find that this fixes like 90% of the problems with people when they're trying to download custom files, whether it be rosters or draft classes or playbooks or whatever it is. This will fix like 90% of your issues right there, just freshly restarting the game and letting it load up. Now, once you've loaded into the game, what you're going to want to do now is let the, you know, the whole screen load up here, and then you're going to scroll over here. You have your different little settings icons, but what you want to do is you want to click on the Creation Center. A lot of people think for whatever reason you do this in settings and they can't find how to do it. No, you got to go to the Creation Center, and then once you go to the Creation Center, what you want to do is you want to go to share and manage files. Then once this screen loads, you have all these different options here. Where we're going to go is this first little tab right here that is download community files. Now, when you go into the community files, you'll see at the top there's a tab with a bunch of different things you can do. You can download draft classes, for example. So this is big for franchise mode. You can download next year's draft class and you can have, you know, someone that put together, you know, all of the rookies that'll be coming in next year. So, you know, you can like set all that up. You know, you can download playbooks, you can download custom sliders. But what we want to do is we want to go to the roster tab here because we want to download an updated roster, because EA is not going to update the rosters anymore until the next Madden game comes out. They stop updating rosters the week after the Super Bowl. So any type of move that happens, players getting dropped, traded, free agency, the draft, when that happens in a month, they're not updating none of that. That's one of their selling points for the new game. So, you know, maybe you don't want to get the new game. Maybe you just want to update your rosters, or maybe you just want to play with updated rosters until the new game comes out instead of having to wait. This is what you do. So once you pull up the roster, you're just going to want to look here at like the file names, and usually, you know, you'll find something. For example, this one right here on Xbox, which I'm on, it says MDFL24. And then if you look all the way to the right side of the screen, it'll usually have some type of a description here, and you'll see it says updated roster file, depth, trades, retirements, numbers, positions, schemes, practice squads, and you can see that they put a date here of 3/21, which is today, which means this roster is up to date as of today. So any trades or free agency moves or anything like that that's happened, number changes in the NFL, this guy has it updated. Now, obviously, when you download it, you want to check through and make sure that's the case. Some people will say it's updated and it won't be completely up to date. So you have to check once you download it. But typically, if you look and you can see this guy's got 59,000 downloads, and you can see it's got almost 300 likes to 40 dislikes. So Probably this is a good file here. In fact, I know it is because I downloaded it myself already, but you can look through and, you know, you'll see like this one right here says updated rosters, and you can see like this is a YouTuber that made this. It says real updated rosters, updated depth charts, cuts, trades, all that stuff. So there's usually going to be multiple people that do this, so you can find the one that you like best. Some people are a little bit more thorough and accurate than others. So what you're going to do is, I'm actually not going to download this one because I already have it. I'm going to download this one just for an example. So you would click on it and then you want to click download file. Now, another crucial thing here is you want to wait. You want to make sure not to touch anything. You don't want to back out. You don't want to hit anything. Let it load 100%. It's going to take a second. It's going to sit here. Do not touch anything. It'll say download complete. Still wait. You'll see in the bottom right corner, it'll say please wait for like a brief second. Wait for all of that to completely load before you touch anything, because that's another reason or another way where people get messed up is they start clicking stuff too soon and it doesn't go all the way through. So download it. Once it gets back to this screen that we're sitting on here, let it sit here for like 10 seconds, make sure everything's good. Then you're going to back out. Then from there, what you're going to do is you're going to go to load and delete files. And then you're going to tab over to the roster file. You could see I have the MDL24 here, and then we have the one that we just downloaded, which was the updated rosters. And what you're going to do is whichever one you downloaded, you're going to click on it, and then you are going to load this file. And again, you're going to wait. File load successfully. Wait a few seconds. Once that's done, then you're going to back out. You always want to just wait a little bit because this game can be very brittle at times, for lack of a better term. Like, you want to just give everything a few seconds to like load through, and because you don't want things to get messed up. But hold up really quickly. Stop right there. If you're into sports and you want to try to win some money, then you've got to be on Underdog Fantasy playing their Pick'em game. It's super simple. All you got to do is simply pick higher or lower on a wide variety of player stats, and if they hit, you can win some big money. And since it's currently NBA season, for example, you could take a certain player like LeBron to get over a certain amount of points, or you can take another player to get a certain amount of rebounds, or lower than that amount, whatever you think is going to happen. But the best part about Underdog Fantasy is they're going to always give you a free play right at sign up to help you win some money. If you sign up this week, you'll get a Nikola Jokic special that you can use this weekend. All he has to do is get 1 point, but also on top of that, if you sign up using my code RAY, you'll get an additional special on top of that. They're going to give you a Kevin Durant special this weekend as well, where he also only needs to score 1 point. So this is kind of a rare case where if you use my code RAY, they'll actually give you 2 sign-up specials, and on top of all of that, they're going to also double your first deposit up to $100. So you can get up to $100 free and 2 free specials when you sign up using my code RAY this week. And even if you sign up after this week, if you sign up a month or two from now, there'll always be some type of special at sign up and the $100 deposit match. So even if you miss this, there'll always be something for you to get at sign up if you use my code RAY. Then you want to go check out the rosters. You want to make sure they're good. So you go over to edit rosters, manage players, and then you want to look through and make sure everything's good. So for example, the Steelers, they should have Russell Wilson and Justin Fields, which they do. And then you just want to check through, make sure everything's thorough, because some people might only have the biggest moves. They might not have everything. Texans have Danielle Hunter. That's good. They have Joe Mixon. Keep scrolling through. For example, the Ravens should have Derrick Henry, which they do. You can see they have Derrick Henry here. The numbers all look accurate. I mean, and some people probably haven't changed their full numbers yet. So, you know, maybe every number won't be accurate, but most of them should be. We've got Deontay Johnson here on the Panthers. That's right. We go to the Packers. They've got Josh Jacobs. We can see here we got Kirk Cousins on the Falcons. Keep scrolling. The Eagles had a lot of additions. We got Saquon Barkley, Devin White. So you can see everything looks pretty up to date. And then if you back out, you can also go to the free agents, and the free agents should be on point as of March 21st. So as you can see, Justin Simmons is still a free agent. Tre'Davious White, David Bakhtiari, Stephon Gilmore, all these guys are still free agents. And, you know, some of these guys will be signed eventually. And then if you want to re-update the rosters, you can go back when some of the big moves happen. You can go back into the same thing that we just came from, and you can re-download the same guy's file, because it looks like these guys updated, the good ones at least, every day. So in a few days from now, if Justin Simmons and Tre'Davious White and Stephon Gilmore have all signed with teams, you can go in, re-download the roster. But now with this roster, you can go in to franchise mode with this. You can also do an online league with this with buddies and have the updated rosters as if, you know, we're starting from today with where the rosters are at right now. So it's pretty cool. A lot of people want to know how to do it, and this is how you do it. Now with Madden 25 coming out soon, you might be wondering what to expect from the game. And we already have a good bit of news and leaks regarding the game. And if you want to find out about that, you can check out this video right here on the screen.